Rest is covenant, rest is sign. Yahuwah's love through all of time. He said my rest is for my own, a day where hearts are his alone. Not chasing work, not chasing more, but walking Torah to the core. Rest in covenant, rest in truth. Yahuwah's Torah is our proof. We honor him with all we are. Shabbat shines near and far. He gave the day for every home, so weary hearts would not be worn. A day of beauty, calm and grace, a day to seek his presence. Rest in covenant, rest in truth. Yahuwah's Torah is our proof. We honor him with all we are. Shabbat shines near and far. He calls us out from worldly ways to stand in light, to stand in praise, to guard his demon day, and never let them slip away. Rest in covenant, rest in truth. Yahuwah's Torah is our proof. We honor him with all we are. Shabbat shines near and far. This rest is hope, this rest is life, a day that ends the weekly strife. We rejoice and we proclaim Yahuwah's Torah never change. Rest in covenant, rest in truth. Yahuwah's Torah is our proof. We honor him with all we are. Shabbat shines near and far. Rest in covenant, rest in truth. Yahuwah's Torah is our proof. We honor him with all we are. Shabbat shines near and far.
Shabbat Shalom, beautiful family out there. My name is Jason,
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Eli.
and we are the Yahuwah and the Torah YouTube channel. And we can't thank you guys enough for being a part of our woolly, wild, little, tiny reading out here in the middle of these jungles. And Cade, will you please open us up in prayer?
Virgin Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this Shabbat. We thank you for blessing us and this family you put around us. We thank you for the wondrous day you called the Shabbat. You gave us specifically for a day of rest, a day to separate from the trial, the tribulations, and the worries of this world. We thank you for being so generous to us that you give us this day. Thank you for this family that is joined all around us from all around the world. You let us be here with us today. Thank you for all. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, now for everybody that has never been a part of the Yahuwah and the Torah reading, we are a little itty-bitty tiny family that just simply reads scriptures. We believe that from the front of the book all the way to the very end of the book is strategy for life. Not only is it strategy for life, but it's also the government system of the kingdom to come. And in the kingdom to come, there is a set of rules. There is a set of regulations, and there is a government that is ruled based upon these laws, statutes, and commands. Now, these laws, statutes, and commands have oftentimes fallen on deaf ears from all of us around this world, because most of us have fallen into the trap of modern day churchianity, where we will go and listen to the words of a false preacher, false teacher that tells us the way to salvation is simply by belief. All you have to do is believe, have a little bit of belief, and in that belief, you will be saved. And they very clearly tell you that there's no other there's no other way. It's simply by belief in our Messiah that you're saved. And even though we have beautiful books like the book of Yaakov, James, where it very clearly tells you that the brother of our Messiah, his interpretation of the Torah is that the Torah is based upon works. And you will know your faith based upon your works. Now that goes against all of this churchianity teaching that we have. It goes against all of this kind of lies that we have inherited. And as we have inherited these lies, this is what we have to do, is we have to get rid of this inheritance. We have to get rid of the lies that we have been taken, and we have to make sure that we are indeed following Yah's laws, statutes, and commandments. And so we are going to go into all of this. We're going to read part of the Torah today. We're also going to read the book of James. And we hope that you guys will take this journey with us, because this journey is a beautiful journey. In fact, not only are you obeying commands by making today a day of rest, but as we go over these laws, these statutes and commandments, we're also fulfilling and we are completing Torah commands, which says that at the end of every 7 years, we read the Torah. Well, at the end of every 7 days, because of the generations we are in today, to where every single one of us are able to pick up our books and pick up these digital equipment that we have, and we can read the Torah anytime. Back in the days when it was every 7 years, a lot of people didn't know how to read. A lot of people didn't have access to the scrolls, and this was the only chance they have. But my friends, we are in the end days generations. We are in what I would probably call the apocalypse, with the journey of the history of where we're at. And there's no better time than right now to pick up your scriptures, to obey the laws, the statutes and commandments of our Creator as we find our way to the future. So with that, guys, let's get into some more praise and worship. This song is called Shabbat Shalom.
6 days of labor, hands busy with the grind. But Yahuwah spoke and drew a Kodesh line. He set the seventh, set it apart for me. Now the candles flicker and my spirit's free. Shabbat Shalom, peace has come to stay. Yahuwah's resting, and I'm resting today. No more striving, just breathing in His grace, chilling in His presence in this sacred space. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Worries of the week, like shadows, fade away. His word reminds me there's no need to stray. I'm completely at rest. Shabbat Shalom, peace has come to stay. Yahuwah's resting, and I'm resting today. family gathered, smiling face to face. He calls the Sabbath a delight to keep. In perfect shalom, my soul finds sweet release. Shabbat shalom, peace has come to stay. Yahuwah's resting, and I'm resting today. No more striving, just breathing in His grace, chilling in His presence in this sacred space. Shabbat shalom. From sunset to sunset, His peace covers me like a river flowing, calm and deep and free. Yahuwah is my refuge, my hiding place. On this Kodesh day, I rest in His embrace. Shabbat shalom, peace has come to stay. Yahuwah's resting, and I'm resting today. No more striving, just breathing in His grace, chilling in His presence in this sacred space. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
All right, truly, Shabbat Shalom to all of you. Here is the next song.
Under the wings of Torah, I'm safe and I'm free. Yahuwah, obey your word is where my ruach wanna be. Living set apart, yeah, we different by design. In your statutes I shine. This love is so divine. Woke up to the sunrise, opened up my scroll. A world chasing trends, but I'm chasing after your soul. They say conform, I say stand on your law. Tehillim in my veins, got that Kodesh fire raw. Under the wings of Torah, I'm safe and I'm free. Yahuwah, obey your word is where my ruach wanna be. Hey, living set apart, yeah, we different by design. Oh, yeah. In your statutes I shine. This love is so divine. Friends switching lanes, running after fame. I'm running to commandments, calling on your name. Yahuwah, my refuge under feathers I hide. Torah is my guide, in you I abide. Under the wings of Torah, I'm safe and I'm free. Yahuwah, obey your word is where my ruach wanna be. Hey, hey, hey. Living set apart, yeah, we different by design. Oh, in your statutes I shine. This love is so divine. Trials hit hard, but your law is my shield. Culture pulls left, but your way is the field. Feasts on my calendar, Shabbat my reset. Set apart life, best decision, yeah. Under the wings of Torah, I'm safe and I'm free. Yahuwah, obey your word is where my ruach wanna be. Hey, 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 I live and set apart, yeah, we different Yahuwah. Obey your word is where my ruach wanna be. Hey, 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 I live and set apart. Yeah, we different by design. Oh, and your statutes are shine. This love is so divine. Oh, no more chains. I'm free in your ways. Hallelujah. Lifting praise every day. In your shadow, I'll rest on your promises. I stand, Yahuwah. Forever this is the plan. Sea goes out, hearts decide where it lands and where it hides. We choose the soil every day, so let Torah grow our way. Be good ground, let Torah roots grow deep, not down. No birds, no stones, no thorns inside. We will let the word abide. Here to keep it growing strong and bring the harvest all life long. Yahushua spoke again, a story for the crowd of men. A sower walked with seed in hand. He scattered it across the land. Oh, be good ground, let Torah roots grow deep, not down. No birds, no stones, no thorns inside. We will let the word abide. Here to keep it growing strong and bring the harvest all life long. Some seed fell where birds could eat, hearts left open to defeat. They listened, but they closed the door, so the seed grew nevermore. Be good ground, let Torah roots grow deep, not down. No birds, no stones, no thorns inside. We will let the word abide. Here to keep it growing strong and bring the harvest all life long. Some seed fell on rocky place. It grew fast but had no base. When testing came, it dried away. Shallow faith can't stay. Be good ground, let Torah roots grow deep, not down. No birds, no stones, no thorns inside. We will let the word abide. Here to keep it growing strong and bring the harvest all life long. Some seed fell in thorny care. Worldly worries choked it there, but good ground heard and held it tight and grew a harvest full of
right, beautiful fam. What is going on? Shabbat Shalom to all of you guys out there. Jade, will you please open us up this morning with our Shema? And for those that have never heard of the Shema, let me give you the Shema. What a Shema means in Hebrew, it means to hear and obey. And so we have from the words of our old school homeboy Moshe, the one who came and who did it and almost did it to a perfection. Not quite. He busted it up at the rock. But for the words of Moshe, his theme and his words were always the same thing. From the beginning of when he was leading the people of Yisrael, it was always the same thing. If you will obey my laws, my statutes, and my commands, you will be my people. Now that same theme is echoed today. It is the exact same theme that all of us in our captivity in the northern tribes of Yisrael have. All right, Jade, will you please give us our Shema?
Hear, O Israel, Yahuwah our Elohim, Yahuwah is one. And you shall love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart, and with all your being, and with all your might. And these words I command you today shall be in your heart, and you shall impress them upon your children, and shall speak of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. And shall bind them in a sign on your hand, and as frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and on your gates.
All right, so there we are. We have something that is so important for all of us today that we're supposed to start with loving our Creator with all of our heart, with all of our mind, and all of our soul. Now, this is kind of a contrary wording when we have a Christian religion or a religion, any religion, 400,000 different religions that don't even know what the Torah is. And the Torah, for those who don't know what it is the first 5 books of Scriptures: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And inside of these 5 books, we are given the rule set for life. Now, we're just about to go over this rule set for life, and it is a beautiful rule set for life, and it is the opposite of bondage. And so, before we do that, Ms. Nicole, will you please say hi to our brothers and sisters that are out there, please?
All right, we have Joanna, Sarah and William, Charles, daughter of Yahuwah, Danny Boy, Rafriah, Caleb and Amanda, Yazbat,
Yazbat.
I don't know why I say Bat.
Because we live in the world of technology, and we fight the bots. Is what we do.
Josh, Jeremy and Callan, Rick Johnson, Yahuwah Chan, which is a new name, so welcome to you. Sister J, and also Sister Barb and family.
All right.
Honeymoon Stitch, Brian, Jeannie Not of This World, still scrolling, Obi Lines, Chris. Did I say Honeymoon Stitch?
Yes, but we can say it again because Brian's cool.
King Gigi, which is Cindy. Shabbat Shalom to you.
Yep.
The Grand, and I think that's everybody.
Okay, well, greetings to you guys now. In the future, how about a big hug, right? Let's do a big old virtual hug. And it's a Shabbat time, right? This is a time to high-five each other that we made it to this incredible day. And there's no other religion out there, guys. You don't have a day off in any religion. I don't even count Seventh-day Adventists as a real religious system because it's they keep a partial part of one command, but yet they forget about all the rest of the other commands. And so here we have an opportunity right now in the apocalypse that we can all open our eyes and we can start reading these beautiful laws, these beautiful statutes and commandments. And for anybody in the chat, if you guys have any kind of comments or questions or things of this nature, Miss Nicole is always on it, and she's hesitant to interrupt me, but I am always encouraging her to please interrupt me because I can't actually see your guys' comments, and I do want to hear what you guys have to say. So with that, let us begin going over these laws, statutes, and commandments. So commandment number 1, which is a doozy. And when I say doozy, when you look at this religious system that we are under and it's like, well, do as thou wilt, right? This is what we are told in the religious system. For anybody that is, I'm not picking on Christianity. I was a Christian. I was like a 30-year dedicated, devoted Christian. I was a good old Christian homeboy. right? But in this Christian religion, I will tell you, as a veteran of this religious system, that it's a do as thou wilt. It's an Aleister Crowley style religion. And for those who do not know who Aleister Crowley is, that is the grandfather of Barbara Bush. And so you look into the Bush line, you look at all this stuff, it's all a bunch of people that love Satan. And this is the world we are in right now. We are absolutely in a satanic free-for-all that is just it's just the craziest time I've ever been alive. And, you know, over the last couple of decades, I will come up with these statements and I will go, wow, this is the craziest time I've ever been alive. And it just keeps ramping up. And now we have this guy, a Satanist from the United States of America, that is 85% of the United States of America voted for this demon in a flesh suit, and now this demon in a flesh suit is about to bring apocalyptic endings to us, right? And you know, in one sense, we're going, wow, this is great news for all of us in Torah. This is great news, right? These are the signs and the things that we've been looking for many, many, many years. And it's not, you know, it's like, I don't know if this is the end or the beginning of the end or if we're a long ways from the end. But what we do know because of scriptures is that we're not led to just wonder. Right? We know that there's certain things that come about that when you see a man that rises up and dresses up as our Messiah, right? And then has all this crazy blasphemy and then starts reading out of scriptures. It's like Satan himself is reading out of scriptures. And you're like, wow, this is the most bizarre thing. And I don't know if any of you guys saw this. I don't know if you guys saw Rumpstein this week reading Solomon stuff, basically out of Solomon. I don't remember what he was reading, but he was literally saying about if you guys will return to me. If he was talking about keeping the laws, the statutes, the commandments of our Creator, and he doesn't even know what in the world he's reading. And it was the wildest thing to see the forces of darkness going on about in this crazy world that we have. And then we come back to reality. And reality is be fruitful. We have a commandment right here that literally says be fruitful. Everything I just described is not a fruit, right? Being fruitful isn't just about getting off the couch. It's about coordinating our lives to the point that we are changing the world for the kingdom. In every day that we have, our job is to bring the kingdom a little bit forward. Our job is to tell people, increase, all of these things. Every time that you guys tell people about Yahuwah, about Yahushua, about the laws, statutes, and commandments, you are fulfilling this